All right, so I have to make this video because I'm suffering from my PTSD symptoms as of last night, and this is what the Army will do to you if you report sexual assault right now. Until they get this shit figured out, I'm telling you, until they start punishing people in the military for sexual assault, I urge you not to join. They can't keep their hands off of people. And when they sexually assaulted me, I got out of Iraq. I'm not going to say how, but I pissed them off enough for them to send me home. The lieutenant colonel ordered my honorable discharge. They were quite pissed because they expected something a lot less than honorable because how I pissed them off. But anyways, the lieutenant colonel had my back. He told them honorable discharge. That's what the paperwork said. They didn't want to give that to me. So they said if the paperwork, they tried to send my packet to somebody to clear me and completely ignore what they did to me, the correct response was to discharge me and send me home because I was suffering. But the first sergeant comes out and says, if your packet comes back okay, I'm sending your ass back to Iraq, knowing what I just reported. I came up to him about a week later, and I told him I wanted my discharge. I told him, I said, I'm going home. I knew this was going to be a gamble. I knew I was going to lose everything. But I could not stay at a job where they violated my rights and then lie about it and then tell me I'm going back to Iraq in the hellhole that I was in after they messed with me. It's one thing to tease and bully somebody. That's one thing. But when you violate somebody's right by assaulting them or taking away something that is not yours, this is where I draw the line. And it happened at work on top of that. That's the reason I got paid. Oh, I got paid $70,000 back pay. I got 100% VA at maximum Social Security disability. Totals out to $5,200 a month. Tax-free for the rest of my life. Student loans discharged. If I was to buy my own house, I don't pay taxes on that either. And it's quite permanent. Because I am never going to be back in the workforce ever again. I have suffered greatly for the last 20 years. And they laughed at me. When I came back, I had 3 staff sergeants point their fingers at me and laugh at me about the situation. You know what having the PTSD is like? That moment keeps replaying in my head 24/7. And then the part where one of the E6s told me it was in my imagination. Especially that part. And then I got out honorably, but I got stripped of my car. I got stripped of all of my money. I went down to minimum wage temporarily until I went to school. I had to do armed security. I was a security guard for a while, making nothing. And then I got into corrections. And then I had to, because the PTSD was so bad, I was struggling all the way through there. I started having issues at work. So to save myself, I resigned from the job within 10 months and moved to Indiana to get my job back. The only job I knew how to do was corrections. The only thing I knew how to do was corrections. The only security job that was going to pay something enough to pay rent. Private security don't pay you nothing. And that's the only thing I knew how to do. Even though I had to have a college degree. I never used that. And with my PTSD, it was not a good idea to try to be a pipe fitter having PTSD. Construction sites is not a good idea when you're suffering from PTSD. I made it 19 years. And then they halfway gave me my disability. My lawyer was like, okay, well, they finally admitted what they did to you. Let me go ahead and file a notice of disagreement because you deserve a lot more money than what they're paying you. They started me at 50%. She filed a notice of disagreement. Fast forward from 2019 to 2022, increased to 100%. And Social Security disability, I got that in 2021. Along the way, I met my wife, Amy. Got married to her July 2023. And so I got the extra $100 for being married to Amy, and I just got the extra money on my Social Security check for the COLA increase, the cost of living increase, and the VA disability increase, which brings my veterans disability check by itself to almost $4,000 a month by itself for being married, and the COLA increase, and everything combined is $5,200 a month. I suffered greatly, and these people finally paid the price for it. And I just suffered last night for over 7 hours trying to sleep. I'm still tired because I toss and turn every 5 minutes. I don't sleep. I freaking toss and turn and have nightmares. That's what these people reduce me to. So, I hate this government with a passion. With a fucking passion. The Veterans Affairs, I hate them too. I don't even go back to them. If I will pay for my own doctor out of pocket if I have to. But I refuse to talk to them. I have dental benefits, and I'm paying for my own dentist. I got an appointment with my dentist in February the 2nd. I'm paying them almost $200 to do the examination and clean my teeth. I can afford that. I'd rather not have the VA involved. These assholes will fuck with you, not own up to what they did, and destroy your life. That is the truth about the United States military right now. I'm out of here.